What is up, guys? It's Travis here. Welcome back to another video. Today we are on a bucket list bow hunt. I think it's going to be an awesome one. 3 years I've been going after jackal. Shot one from a hide before on a hunting trip with a couple of buddies, but really I've always fantasized about catching them in their natural habitat. First things first, location. Where do I want to go? Well, one goal that I have is I really want to be up in a tree. I have no harness, no tree stand, nothing fancy. Everything I'm going to do in the next 2 days is completely DIY. What catapulted me to do this video today, over the next 2 days, is that one of our lambs died from worms last night, which serves as the perfect opportunity to set up some bait. Meow. Right, got a bag filled with tools, but first goal is finding a good tree. If you have a look here, there's not many of those in this field around unless you go to that tree line. And I'm really thinking about this tree right over there. Goal is to build a platform in this V over here. Nothing too big, maybe 1 or 2 small logs that I can just rest my butt on, and we're gonna just try and make this work. This is going to be our spot. That was a lot of work. I really couldn't hold the camera while doing it, but have a look at this. Here's our V that we originally had. I've cut grooves and put wire, so this is my backrest, and then I cut this little forked log or tree branch and wedged it in a way that it's leveraged off the original one, and this is my seat. And man, I could sit there all night. It is so cool. I'm so happy with that. I didn't know how it was going to turn out. It's turned out perfect. Final touches, a nice little bow hook. So as I see something and I'm ready, grab my bow, draw it, and down my shooting lane. Let's go get that lamb. Yeah. That was a lot of work. It's getting later, so we need to set up. I already strapped the bow to the rope so I can just pull it to the tree, but now I need to get into position, get quiet. Guys, climbing down this tree was an absolute nightmare in the dark with everything, whereas sorry, the light's a bit bright, earlier I went up and down drips and drabs, but I wanted to do everything in one go. So it was bow, camera, tripod, backpack, absolutely everything I could fit on me. It's 10 o'clock at night. It's gone absolutely dead. I'm going to try and come super early in the morning, otherwise I'm going to go get some shut-eye, good rest, and come back fresh for tomorrow. Good morning, beautiful people. So wrapped up last night at about 10-11 o'clock. Had a good night's sleep. Got up at 3 o'clock, got in the tree stand over here by about 3:30. Been sitting here all night calling, heard lots of jackal. Twice it happened, and it's got me wondering if it was jackal. Heard some stuff dart under me, and I'm wondering if, because I'm so positioned in one direction, that I can't actually see what's going on around me, and so maybe I called them in, and that is them darting off when they figure me out, because they get close enough and they're at my back. But I mean, it's one of those things. We've got a beautiful sunrise happening at the moment. Had a slight scare while I was packing up. My phone dropped out my pocket from the top of this tree, hit a rock, and just like went another direction, and it is perfectly fine. So, but I thought I'd really show you guys my really cool contraption here. I've really nailed this little pulley system for all my gear with some paracord to get it to the top of the tree. It is absolutely fresh, and I thought I'd use the sunrise as a benchmark for getting out and going back to the farm. But yeah, we'll see what the day has in store. What's up, peeps? Good morning. I'm showered, I'm fresh, had a little nap, and I'm ready to take on day 2. Truth be told, my heart wanted that place that I had to work, but my brain was telling me it wasn't going to, because every time I've seen jackal, it's been in this forest. And then mistake number 2 I made was I carried that carcass on my shoulder to location, dropped it, cut it open. So I hadn't spread that smell around here enough to really draw them in and want to search for it. So we're a good kilometer away from, 750 meters away from where I set up last night. So I'm going to literally, when I find my spot and set up and everything, I'm going to drag that carcass 750 meters and really just try and smear that smell of a dead animal and an easy meal, because that's what these guys are really drawn to. So got a work cut out for us, but as you can see, I'm dressed kind of nicely. I'm trying to stay as clean as possible. We're doing fake Father's Day today with Angie's dad, so I'm scouting an area. We're going to go out for the day, well, not for the day, for the morning, and then when I get back this afternoon, the work will begin. Go to. Okay, we do not have a lot of time. Fake Father's Day went much longer than anticipated, so makeshift, cannot get in a tree. There's just no time to cut branches, set up a bench. I needed at least 2-3 hours to do that, and I have about 45 minutes left. So I'm going to do a little ground blind situation in this vicinity over here. We need to go get that carcass, and then we need to get into position so the bush can settle. We need to be quick because I don't like how much I'm disturbing the bush now. I don't want to touch my camera. It's in position and I can't move it every time I want to talk to it. This is going to be home for the next 4 hours or so till about 10 o'clock. This is my setup. I got the torch on the bow sight again. We set up at 21.5 yards. Carcass is just over there. My whole adapt, change, solutions, all this other nonsense that I was speaking earlier might have just bitten me in the nose. So where I set up, all the jackal were calling from there, screaming as loud as possible. They must have picked up the carcass scent from there because it sat there for a day and a half. And so it's been dead. Decided to pack up, shine my light, and there's a bunch of eyes at the big tree that I set up yesterday. So slightly frustrated, but that's hunting, baby. Good morning, beautiful people. Right, I had a bit of a later one today. I slept in. I've been quite tired, put a lot of work in, and unfortunately it hasn't been successful so far, but consistency is king. But I've run out of time, so we're going to spend the day up the mountain scouting for game that might be on the other side, because every time we've seen game it's been up there. So we're going to go cook some breakfast on the peak of the mountain and have a squiz with the binocs and see what we can get done. As much as I didn't get my jackal, despite how much work I've put in, and it's been a good 2-3 years now, not just this weekend that you see in this video, I have to remind myself it's not a failure, it just hasn't happened yet. I'm still winning because I'm in the bush, in nature, DIY and using my hands, making my ancestors proud. That to me is a win, regardless of if it was a successful hunt or not. We have to start differentiating between an unsuccessful and successful hunt and a good time in the bush. Now we're at the top, let's make some food. Guys, I don't know what to say. You don't have a bad day in the bush, but I certainly feel defeated after the last 3 days. Absolutely nothing in this valley between that mountain and the mountain that I'm standing on right now. 2 nights in a row in the freezing cold. I think we got to like 2 degrees the one night. We tried our best, but really hunting is about consistency. I got to get back home and prep for work tomorrow, so unfortunately we need to get going, but it doesn't mean that this is the last time we'll try, and it certainly doesn't mean that it's going to take a long time before we try again. But I really appreciate you guys sticking around for the video. Those who did watch, much love. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, and I shall see you again soon. Much love. Peace.